YouTube, welcome on back to another video. My name is Jackal, and thank you guys for clicking on this one. And something I was unaware of until a couple people pointed it out in the comments is that America is actually going to be hosting the frickin' World Cup in 2026. Huh? Since when, dude? That is awesome. I know the World Cup is like the football thing, so I didn't even know. I was completely stupid, completely unaware. I didn't even know this was going to be anywhere near it. I think 2026 it's going to show up. So I got a couple years to save up some money and maybe make myself a little more well known in the football scene. With that being said, there's going to be multiple stadiums throughout America that are going to be hosting these games. I thought it was all going to be just sort of done at one stadium, like a city. I'm not positive. I know of the World Cup. I'm not certain. I'm not certain how the World Cup works. So let me shut up and let's get on into it. In 3, 2, 1.
The 2026 World Cup will be the first since 2002 to take place in multiple countries, that being Mexico, the US, and Canada.
Oh.
Unlike in 2022, every venue that will host already exists, which is great. But even better, none of the stadiums are located within an autocracy, first time since 2014. With that being said, here are the 2026 FIFA World Cup stadiums.
Let's see it, baby.
Estadio Azteca.
Ooh,
despite not being state-of-the-art,
the Mexican
bare concrete
stadium.
exterior straight out of the 60s, this stadium was basically an automatic choice as a host this year. For one, it's in the capital city.
Yeah.
It's also huge, and it's hosted the World Cup final twice.
That is a what?
Estadio
the fuck
BBVA.
is that?
The shiny
That looks
metallic
like a-
exterior doesn't just look good,
Looks
it
like a
features
spaceship.
hundreds of these so-called gills in order to ventilate the stadium. But the best feature has to be that mountain backdrop.
Whoa!
The stadium was designed with a slanted roof to make that view possible.
Oh!
Estadio Akron. This stadium was designed to resemble an erupting volcano. They've done a pretty good job without causing a mass evacuation.
Pause. What is that? It's like... It's designed to look like a massive erupting volcano. It's like in a hill. That is sick. That is an awesome looking stadium right there. That is so freaking cool. All right, back into it. And go.
The grass exterior gives it a natural look, but the part with the seats and stuff lets the locals know that their lives aren't actually in danger. SoFi Stadium, the most expensive stadium in the world to build,
baby.
is undoubtedly one of a kind. Whether it be the oddly shaped metallic exterior, the Oculus 360-degree video board, or just the seating layout, which is quite unconventional.
I'd love to go to
Dome
SoFi
stadiums aren't for everyone, but the climate-controlled environment will be welcome in an LA summer.
SoFi is so cool.
MetLife Stadium. New York's Showpiece Stadium is actually in New Jersey, but it's not all that far away. The $2 billion venue might be missing a roof, which is a given in most European football stadiums, but it does have some handy amenities, such as the large video board in each corner for all your replay needs.
Yeah, Jerry's
AT&T
World.
Stadium. Everything's bigger in Texas, and with its ability to expand up to a capacity of 105,000, this will be the largest stadium at the 2026 World Cup.
Pause. So far it's it's nowhere near me. It's nowhere near me just yet, because New York's a bit of a drive. I am not going to Mexico. Texas is a very far drive. Hopefully there's something closer, man. That is so cool that we're going to be doing all this in America. Do you wonder if we're going to keep up sort of American traditions and have halftime shows? Kind of like how we do for the Super Bowl. Whereas Metallica performing here, Beyonce performing here, like Maroon 5 over here, Coldplay over here, everybody everywhere. It's like, oh my God, I don't know which one to go to. Jerry's World, AT&T, that should be a good one. That one hosted a couple WrestleManias, and just seeing like the grandeur of all these people crammed into this space is always so cool. Man, I hope one's close. Let's keep it going. 3, 2, 1.
Up. The interior is not a million miles away from SoFi. It's actually closer to 1200, but unlike its LA counterpart, the roof is retractable.
Yes, it is. Not all of it.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mercedes-Benz!
As you can see, the people of Atlanta have more traditional tastes. Whether it be the pinwheel-inspired retractable roof, the Halo video board that runs along its perimeter, or the Falcon-inspired seating over here, the design replicates the traditional football stadiums of the early 20th century quite perfectly. Said no one ever. Levi's Stadium. Don't let the lackluster exterior fool you. This stadium cost over $1 billion to build as well.
It is a gorgeous stadium.
Some cool features are the rooftop garden that provides for the restaurants throughout the stadium. Yeah. And being sponsored by Levi's, they actually brought in some real Bangladeshi children and set up a little exhibition sweatshop in the basement.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hard Rock Stadium. Of course, Florida was going to host some games, and Miami,
Hard Rock,
or Miami Gardens if we're being technical, was probably the most obvious choice.
That's a good thing.
With that big overhanging roof and the all-aqua interior, I feel like the design suits Miami perfectly.
I believe that's where Messi plays
This
in
stunning dockside stadium is known for its aesthetics, sure, but it's even more well known for its loud atmosphere. It once even held the record. The club that plays here are called the Sounders, but that's just a coincidence because sound in that instance is referring to the body of water.
Oh.
Lincoln Financial Field.
Hey, Philly!
This stadium isn't a million miles away from Levi's Stadium.
Alright, hold on.
It's close to...
1. That one's actually the closest one so far. That one's at... Oh, hey, perfect. Look, I'll leave this up on the screen if I can grab a screenshot. Basically, Michigan's right there, and Philadelphia's on the other side of Pennsylvania. It'll be a hardy drive, but I have connections in the Philadelphia area, so I think if there's a shot of me attending a World Cup game this year, I think the games at Lincoln Financial Field are going to be my best bet. Time to grind out some football content to get to that point. We got the whole entirety of 2025 and a good chunk of 2026 to do so. Let's keep her going. 3, 2, 1.
No, it is. But I think it looks a lot better. There's much more going on with the exterior, and there's even some small blade-like roofs sheltering a few thousand spectators. Energy Stadium. Well, what can I say? It's not the most exciting exterior, and that's got to be the ugliest form of a retractable roof we've seen. But the interior does have a fairly simple, clean look to it. And like their Texas brethren, the video boards are pretty huge. It's not a center hung video board. This roof was built in the early days of retractable roofs.
Yeah.
Nestled amongst the leafy surrounds of Massachusetts is Gillette Stadium. Best stadium a man can get. Actually, I'm not sure if that tagline is a worldwide thing. Just in case, I'm not actually saying this is the best stadium. It's not bad though. Not many stadiums have a bridge and a lighthouse. I can understand why it's not particularly necessary. Arrowhead Stadium.
Of course they're going to Arrowhead.
This is a stadium that has stood the test of time. Despite being built in the 70s, it's still held in high regard. I can't help but feel that the stadium's distinctive design plays into its name, with the seats coming to a point much like an arrowhead.
Cute.
This place currently holds the record for the loudest crowd roar, despite the lack of a roof.
Yeah.
BC Place. This place in BC features an extravagant cable-supported retractable roof, a pretty clean interior underneath,
I believe that's
and it mightn't be the Oculus or Halo. This center-hung video board is alright, especially when you consider that it's been held up by cables.
I think they had a WrestleMania here.
Emo Field. I know what you're thinking.
Ooh, tiny little
This place is tiny compared to all the other stadiums. But don't worry, It'll be expanded to 45,000 prior to the tournament.
Ah,
Regardless,
okay.
it'll still be the smallest.
Oh.
But it's a rather nice stadium and it was built for football first and foremost.
Good things come in small
And those
packages.
were the World Cup stadiums for
Yeah.
2026. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Thanks
Do
for
so with
watching,
me
have a good
and
one.
them. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Thank you, the wide world of stadiums. I appreciate you, sir. Oh yeah, baby. Time to grind out some football content and make myself know I want to go to a World Cup game in 2026. I really, really want to. I think, like I said, I think Philadelphia is probably going to be my best bet. So, with that being said, I can't make more content until this video comes to an end. So if you enjoyed it today, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below any more reactions you want to see from me. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a small YouTuber such as myself. We are on the road to 2,500 subscribers and hopefully bigger and better and more in the future to come. Who knows what this channel is going to be at 2026. So you might as well hop on that content train now. All right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Love you. Bye.